In last lecture we studied general characteristics of Annelida and classification. So now we will discuss that four classes. First class is Polychaeta. Distinguishing characteristics of Polychaetas are Polychaeta are chiefly marine and carnivorous. Poly means large, chaeta means hair, are chiefly marine and carnivorous, means they are present in seawater and carnivorous. Body is elongated and segmented. Body is elongated, that is cylindrical, and segmented, which contains segments. The animals show distinct head with sense organs such as eyes, tentacles, and palps. The animals show distinct head with Polychaeta animals contain head with sense organs such as eyes, tentacles, and palps. Tentacles means flexible mobile organ. Each body segment bears pair flattened lateral outgrowths of body wall called parapodia. The function of parapodia is for locomotion, and parapodia, para means besides and podia means feet. Many seta extend from parapodia in bundles, hence animals are called Polychaeta. Many setae means large setae extend from parapodia in bundles, hence animals are called Polychaeta. They contain large amount of seta. The clitellum is absent. Clitellum is the organs which secrete fluid like material, helps for reproduction. Here is clitellum absent. Sexes are generally separate. Fertilization is external. Sexes are generally separate. Fertilization is external because of separation of sexes. Indirect development includes trochophore larva. Here is presence of indirect development and it forms trochophore larva. Asexual reproduction by lateral budding. Example, Nereis, Aphrodite, it is. Then next class, Oligochaeta. Oligo means few, chaeta means hair or seta. Distinguishing characteristics of Oligochaeta are mostly terrestrial, some are freshwater forms, means mostly terrestrial, they present on land, some are freshwater. Body with prominent external and internal segmentation. Segmentation present in external as well as in internal region. No distinct head, eyes and tentacles. Here is presence of distinct eyes, head and tentacles. Here is absence of head, eyes and tentacles. Parapodia are also absent here, which is helps for locomotion. Few rod-like seta are present in skin for locomotion. Parapodia are absent here, so few rod-like seta are present in skin for locomotion. Next, clitellum is usually present. Clitellum, which is organs help for secretion of fluid, is usually present. They are hermaphrodite, means both sexes present in that organism, that is monoecious. Fertilization is external inside the cocoon. They form cocoon. Development is direct, that is no metamorphosis and larval stage. All possess great power of regeneration. It has great power of regeneration, means they form, if the section is cut, if any section of that organisms is cut, then they have the capacity to produce that portion, so it has the power of regeneration. Example, Pheretima, common earthworm, Tubifex, etc. Then third class, Hirudinea. Distinguishing characteristics of Hirudinea are mostly ectoparasitics, means they live on skin. Blood sucking, they suck the blood of host organisms, and freshwater forms live in freshwater, while few in marines also. Body is dorsoventrally flattened, means body in dorsal side as well as in ventral side becomes flattened or cylindrical, that is elongated and segmented. Here is presence of segment. Body with fixed number of segments, that is 33. Here present 33 segments. Each segment subdivided externally into 2 to 4 rings, that is annuli. Parapodia and seta are absent, which is helps for locomotion. Parapodia and seta are absent. Anterior and posterior ventral ends bear suckers for the attachment. Anteriors mean frontal region and posteriors means back region where contain suckers for the attachment. Attachment for what? For blood sucking. Mouth is ventral, present in the anterior sucker, and anus open dorsal to the posterior sucker. Mouth is present on ventral region and anus opens dorsal to the posterior sucker. They are hermaphrodites, means dioecious. Sexual reproduction with direct development, that is no larva stage involved. They form cocoon. Fertilization is external and inside the cocoon. Asexual reproduction is not known. Example, Hirudinaria, that is also named leech, etc. Then last class is Archaeannelida. Distinguishing characteristics of Archaeannelida are exclusively marine, means they present in seawater. Body elongated and worm-like. Body cylindrical, elongated and worm-like. Seta and parapodia usually absent. Seta means hair-like projection and parapodia fits, which usually absent in Archaeannelida. Archaeannelida means old class. Segmentation chiefly internal with faint external markings. Segmentation chiefly internal with faint external markings means faintly appears in externally. Sex is usually separate. Indirect development with trochophore larva. Archaeannelida form trochophore larva. Example, Polygordius, etc.